Hello, you are live with Sherri Henley with Business Over Coffee. We are so happy to have you here with us today, live around the world. We are based out of Memphis, Tennessee. You can find us on the net at businessovercoffee.biz, and we would love to have you a part of our social community. We work with professionals who want to optimize their social media, educational exchange, and networking events, and we will be talking more about that today. However, I want to introduce our very special guest, a brand new Business Over Coffee member, Deanna Vaughan. Deanna, welcome to Business Over Coffee today.
Thank you, Sherri.
And Deanna is based here in Memphis, Tennessee. We have a lot to talk about. She has a lot of exciting things going on in her life, but also in her business. And a very prominent businesswoman here in Memphis, but she actually is going to be relocating and doing some things in another state as well. So we'll talk about that. First of all, I want to talk, Deanna, with you about how you heard about Business Over Coffee.
First of all, I know your husband.
Yes.
Your husband, and through Dean Teo.
Yes.
And Facebook.
Okay.
We somehow connected on
We
Facebook.
connected. We're not sure how we connected.
Yes, right.
But you started watching the social media platforms that we use.
Yes.
Correct?
And I was very impressed.
Okay.
So I wanted to know, who's this Sherri
Okay.
Henley?
And you called my husband.
Yes.
Okay. And the next thing that happened is Deanna and I connected. We went to lunch. She took me to a wonderful lunch, actually, at Houston's. It was fabulous. Wow.
Yes,
I wish I had some right now.
I know,
I think
me
we're
too.
doing Chick-fil-A today. It's going to be a little less.
Yes.
But anyway, we connected, and not only as business people, but also connected personally. She is a great person to know, and there's reasons for that. And I'm going to let her tell you about that, about her business. And I have your card here in my hand, Property Tax Appeal Agent. Would you explain to me what that means?
It means that I am registered with the State Board of Equalization, which is a division of the tax assessor's office.
Okay. One real quick thing, just housekeeping. Lois, we have Lois Raleigh Durham on the back side of things talking to you on social media. So get online, chat with us, ask your questions, because you're going to have a lot I'm sure, for Deanna, because she can save money for you. So make sure you watch so you can hear about that. Have a couple housekeeping issues here. Number one, Lois, would you mind turning the radio off because it's a little distracting? And number two, Deanna, I'm hearing you, but I want to make sure that our viewers can hear you. So if you could speak up just a little bit. Now, tell us, if I own a home or possibly a business, I'm not sure if you work with businesses.
Yes, commercial.
What will you do to help us save money?
Okay, well, with me being a registered agent, my partner and I, Tom King, and I are registered agents with the State Assessor's Office, which is called the State Board of Equalization.
Okay.
The Shelby County Assessor is very good about working with us, because they know that we know what we're doing in lowering people's property taxes.
Okay.
And what we do is we look for fair market value. I ask that people not tell me oh, my house will sell for this, my house will sell for that, my realtor told me my house will sell for this. Well, I don't look at it the same way that they do, and I don't value it the same way. I look for fair market value.
Okay.
That's what your home should be appraised at, is fair market value.
Which is what lenders look at as well when they're...
Lenders look at it from a different point of view.
Okay.
If you're refinancing your home, they're hoping that you can get the max that you're wanting.
Right.
I don't look for the max you want. When you put your house up for sale, you know, of course people want to sell their home for the max.
Absolutely.
So
yes.
I don't look at what the max is. I look at fair market value.
Okay. Now, that sounds really good. But tell me, just as an average lay person, as they say it in church, explain to me how that saves money for me or for my business, for my commercial property.
Well, it will lower your assessment.
Okay.
But I negotiate that with different people at the assessor's office. They're very good about working with me and my partner, Tom King.
Yes. Now, what's the difference between you going to the assessor's office and me going to the assessor's office, or one of our viewers, and presenting their case. What's the difference? What can you do for us that we can't do for ourselves?
Okay. What's the difference if you were, say, going through a lawsuit or a divorce, and you're going before the judge yourself and handling the case yourself versus you having an experienced attorney?
Excellent example.
What's the difference between never having a voice lesson and going to record a song? Experience.
Yes.
They
know who you are there as well, right? At the tax assessor's office.
Yes, they do. Yes.
Okay. Can you give us some examples? I know that there's, I'm sure, client privilege and privacy and all that, but just John Doe's and Jane Doe's that you've worked with and how you've helped them save money. Put a dollar amount on it for us.
Well, I've helped some people in some areas save $100 a year.
Okay.
On the assessor's 4-year cycle. Now, the assessor has a 4-year cycle. Every 4 years, they can reevaluate each person's property and go up or down on the assessment or the appraisal.
Yes.
I've saved people, a few people, as much as $5,000 and $6,000 a year.
Wow. Now that's a chunk of change right there.
Absolutely.
And then you've saved quite a few people. I've heard you talk a lot about $1,500, $2,000 a year that you've saved certain individuals.
Yes.
Now, you also gave an example of a doctor friend of yours who went to the assessor's office and actually saved herself money and thought she did a great job. And you were able to go in and save even more. Would you tell us that story?
Well, they went online and filled out the necessary paperwork, and they did get it lowered a slight amount. And I went in and I got it lowered 3 times as much as she did.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yes.
So dollars and cents, she got it lowered how much? And then you got it lowered how much?
Maybe $100 a year.
Okay.
I got it lowered $500 a year.
Fabulous. Okay, so if you want to get in touch with Deanna Vaughan, I encourage you to do so immediately. Now, you will do this for a client immediately. It doesn't have to be a specific year, correct?
Correct.
Tell us how that works, because I'm not real school on that. You are. I know there's certain times that the tax assessor looks at certain things. How do you work with your clients on an annual basis?
It's best to sign up early, ahead of time, because we may both forget to sign them up if they don't sign up while we're speaking of it.
Yes.
I am working on the appeals anywhere from May through March.
Okay.
So,
all right. So individuals can contact you immediately.
Yes.
Okay. And Deanna Vaughan's residential commercial property tax appeal agent, you can actually contact her by calling 901-258-6601. Her office is located in Germantown, and the name of the business is, I'm sorry, on Germantown. Okay, the road is Germantown, and it's located in Cordova. And those of you that are watching internationally, that is located in Memphis, Tennessee. And the name of Deanna's business, which she partners with an individual, is King and Vaughan Consulting Firm, LLC. Would you give us your website?
Yes, it is www.kvtaxappeal.com.
www.k as in King, V as in Vaughan, taxappeal.com. Make sure you get in touch with Deanna right away because you want to save money. Again, her phone number is 901-258-6601. For those of you who are just now tuning into the show, BOCI TV with Sherri, we come on every Monday and we spotlight a member of our group, which is Business Over Coffee. We are growing by leaps and bounds. You can find us on businessovercoffee.biz. That is our new social community. It's so exciting. We just are merging with another group. Actually, this group merged into Business Over Coffee. The group's name is Small Biz Memphis, and we are coming together to celebrate on Thursday at Click and Connect Holiday, 9 to 11 a.m. right here at our home office in Memphis, which is located at 5865 Ridgeway Center Parkway, Suite 300. If you have any questions about the event, it's a free networking event and expo. Call us at 901-820-4469. Also in the Atlanta area, we have a chapter in New Jersey. We have a chapter that's starting here in Memphis called BOCI After Hours, which is going to be very exciting. But for those of you who are not here, you will also be able to watch the event, Click and Connect Holiday, which is going to be a culmination of the entire year of 2012 and everything that's happened. You'll be able to watch it live, virtual, right here on businessovercoffee.biz. Go to the right-hand side, the Ustream channel, click on that, and you will be with us live and be able to watch what we're doing. Now, I would like to get some coffee. We do have our new coffee mugs, of course. I want you to see these Business Over Coffee mugs. These are only $10. Great Christmas presents, very well made, aren't they?
Oh,
Has our logo on it. I encourage you to go to our e-store on businessovercoffee.net and look that up. Find our product. We have t-shirts, we have coffee mugs, we have our new tote bags, which I'm carrying one today. It says Business Over Coffee on it. So look us up for that. Now, I want to talk just a moment about our membership. Our membership is only $10 a month. You cannot beat it for everything that we offer. We offer 3 different platforms, Deanna. We offer social media platforms. We're doing it right now, where you as a member come in at no cost and we give you free exposure. This show will live forever. You can share it everywhere. You can share it on your website. You can share it on your Facebook, on your Twitter, all of those things. Also, you're going to be coming on the radio show on Wednesday.
yes.
We have a Wednesday radio show at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And it's found at blogtalkradio.com/businessovercoffee. So make sure you're listening, because Deanna Vaughan will be on, and you can actually call in and talk with her. Ask her questions. The call-in number that day is 818-668-5411. So I encourage you to do that. These are things that we offer, just a little bit, like a sneak peek of what you get as a member at $10 a month. And if you pay everything up front, it's only $100 a year. So I encourage you to become a part of what we're doing. We really want to help you share your business internationally and locally. Now, let's talk, Deanna, about some exciting things that are going on in your life. You have a gorgeous ring on your finger. I wish you could see this. You can probably see the sparkle. Absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you,
You
Sherri.
recently became engaged.
Yes.
So tell us about this mystery man that we haven't yet met.
Okay. Well, his name is Aspie Fulmer. He's from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yes.
I mean, Charleston and Charlotte.
He's in both.
In both,
Yes. And we talked for 6 months first before we met, and we started dating in July.
Okay.
And then over the Thanksgiving holiday, he flew us to San Diego.
Wonderful.
Went to a very special restaurant. He
Yeah.
proposed.
Okay.
Yes.
And he's an attorney. So
Yes,
this
yes,
brings
yes.
it back to the business.
Yes.
Meaning that I believe he's going to be getting his license here in Tennessee.
Yes.
But this is international. So those in the Carolinas that are looking for an attorney, they can contact Aspie, correct?
Yes, correct.
Now, how would they contact him?
They can call me.
Call you,
Yes.
901-258-6601. I told you I would memorize it.
Okay.
So, yes, we're internationally based, so if you're looking for a good attorney, there you go. Now, that's very, very exciting. So you're going to be getting married in March, and you're going to keep your business here, but
Yes.
you're also going to be extending your business to the Carolinas. So tell us a little bit about that and where you're going with your business, what cities you'll be in.
Charlotte and Charleston. Charlotte, North Carolina, and Charleston, South Carolina.
Okay, so you'll be in North Carolina and in South Carolina with your business. So,
But I'm mostly going to be focused on my business here in the Shelby County, Tennessee area, Memphis, Tennessee. Because I can do a lot of my work from the computer and fly back and forth to Memphis. So that's my main focus will still be on Shelby County and Memphis.
Okay, that's the great thing about virtual.
Yes.
Is that even though you're there, you still can service your clients here. So lots of great information. Now, a couple things that I would like for us to talk about, because I would like our viewers to know some of the things that Business Over Coffee offers as well. And one of those is that we do have a virtual administration package with Lois Riley Durham. Also, Lois works on websites. We have other people that work on websites and help you with your image online. It's very important. Remember, when someone meets you, you are a walking logo for your business. Also, when they meet you online, that's a walking logo as well. So it's very, very important. So let's talk about some of the connections that you've already made with Business Over Coffee with the business owners that you've been dialoguing with. Tell us the first one. You talked to her on the phone today.
Yes, Barbara
Charles.
Barbara Charles, yes. I spoke with her this morning on the phone. She sounds like she's going to be an excellent person to get to know and network with.
Yes. And Barbara Charles, I'm going to give a shout out for Barbara. Barbara sponsors this show and also the radio show by She Keeps Me Looking Good with Body Magic through artists. And as we just mentioned, Deanna Vaughan is getting married, so she had requested one because she's getting ready to get her new gown and everything. So it's very exciting. If you want a Body Magic garment, go to our site and look Barbara Charles up. Get in touch with her because as a member of Business Over Coffee, you get this Body Magic at cost.
Didn't you tell me it reduces you, what, 2 sizes?
2 sizes. 2 dress sizes. If you want to go down 2 dress sizes in 10 minutes, you need to get a hold of Barbara. And actually, her website is beautyandthewaist.com. I love that name, by the way.
Oh, that's a great name.
It's great.
Yes.
And in addition to that, I want to talk a little bit about Lois Riley Durham, who is with LRD Virtual Admin Service.com. That is how you will get to her. Lois works behind the scenes with Business Over Coffee, and she's been with our Professional Boost program. She also has her own business, and she actually is our administrator through LRD. So if you're looking for a virtual assistant, you definitely want to get with Lois. Now, Lois looks like she has a little distraction going on with the telephone. We were going to go to the chat line and social stream, but we'll wait on that for just a moment and see what's going on over there, seeing that she's having a little distraction there with a telephone, as we all do it sometimes.
Right.
Now, we just took a tour of Ridgeway Business Center, which is where we are located here at the home office.
Very nice place. Your office is in a very nice place.
You.
I really enjoyed the tour and meeting all the ladies
and
gentlemen that are here in your office building
where
you're located.
Now, one of the things as a member that we've already discussed, I want to talk about some of the benefits that you are already getting. You just joined this week, right? So with your business, for those that are just tuning in, we have been talking with Deanna Vaughan about Property Tax Appeal Agent. She's fabulous. She will save you a lot of money. And if she can't save you any money, there's no cost. Is that correct?
Absolutely correct.
That's a great deal. And if you do save them money, then they only pay you out of the savings.
Only from the savings.
Okay, I like that. If you would like to get in touch with Deanna, it's 901-258-6601. Now, Deanna is sharing with us, as a brand new member of Business Over Coffee, what the benefits have been to her already as a member. Now, we know, of course, this show is one of your first benefits.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. And the next benefit is today you are going to be looking into the camera and creating your own 5-minute infomercial to go on your website.
Yes.
And we offer those 30 minutes for $30. And so Deanna is going to be doing that today, which is another benefit. Then, on top of that, Deanna's coming onto the radio show to have an interview, a 30-minute interview on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's another benefit. Now what's going to happen there is that's going to go out on all your social media platforms. Your friends can call in, your clients can call in, new people can call in and connect with you.
Yes.
So now let's talk about one more benefit. The office is up here. If you need an office space and you're in the area for the week, you're going to be traveling back and forth. Tell us how that will work for you as a BOC member.
Yes, well, with me traveling back and forth from South Carolina, North Carolina, I come into town, I need to have a meeting somewhere.
Yes.
I can rent some space for, what did we say?
$25 an hour with 10% off.
So it's like $22.
Yes, bring some donuts.
Yes.
You've got a fabulous upscale office,
Yes,
professional
it is upscale.
atmosphere. It's
Yes.
fabulous. It's in the Ridgeway Loop. It's right down from the Hilton Hotel, and it's also virtual. So if you're in Atlanta and you would like to have a Memphis address as well and expand your business with more than one address, you can do that. If you're local and you do not want an office space and you want a virtual space, right here, Ridgeway Business Center, you can call Ridgeway at 901-820-4600, or you can call our office at 901-820-4469. So based on all the information, you also connected with one of our members who has a magazine, Mid-South Wedding Guide,
Yes.
Allison Brigance.
Yes,
And you're in negotiations with her about a possible ad, also about your new engagement pictures being put into the magazine. So all of this together, tell us how the benefits, what it means to you as a BOC member, and what you think about what you're getting.
Well, I think that you have created a very wonderful networking program.
Well, thank you.
And your heart's really in it.
Oh, yes. I'm passionate.
And you're
Can you tell?
And you're passionate, you're very smart.
Thank you.
And you're very creative.
Well, thank you.
And I could tell that when I was reading your information and your links.
Right.
So that's why I called your husband up, Richard. I said, hey, tell me about your new bride here.
Right.
So I believe that I'm going to be able to meet many more contacts,
yes,
network more effectively through your group.
Yes, absolutely.
Socially, on the internet.
Yes.
So I encourage everyone to join and everyone to come.
Right.
Yes.
Now, another connection that you now have is that after the first of the year, we're going to be getting with Ridgeway Business Center, and we're going to be hosting an event through Business Over Coffee with Deanna Vaughan being the host and helping us save money on our property taxes. So that's huge.
Yes.
So tell us what we can expect from that event. I know we're in the embryo stages and all of that. It will be a 2-hour event, and you'll be teaching us what?
Basically, I'll teach you that I am a tax appeal agent. Just sign up with me. You do not have to do any of the work. I do all the work. There's nothing you need to do other than sign up. Sometimes people start trying to tell me what their property's worth.
Yes.
Or they've already gone to the assessor.
Right.
That doesn't really matter.
Okay.
And I look at it different than the inexperienced homeowner. Or different than a real estate agent if you're going to put your home up for sale.
Right.
Or different than an appraiser if your home is up for sale and the buyer and the seller has agreed upon a price.
Right.
I don't look at those features. I look at, I analyze fair market value. And it's hard to explain.
Yes.
But I'm respected at the Shelby County Tax Assessor's Office as well.
That's important.
Yes, as well as the State Assessor's Office.
Right.
I go to meetings for the Shelby County, the State Board of Equalization in Tennessee.
Right.
They have meetings for us.
Right.
And they're just excellent at working with me. And they know that I know how to analyze and what I need to look for.
So when
we negotiate.
You,
it's a negotiation.
That's excellent.
But versus the homeowner going down there or the real estate agent going down there, it's different because they know I know what I'm doing. Right. And my partner Tom King also. We both know what we're doing.
Okay. Now, for those of you who have just tuned in, I am with Deanna Vaughan, who is residential and commercial property tax appeal agent. What we're talking about right now is an event that we will be letting you know is to be announced in 2012 that's going to be happening right here at our home office. It will be virtual as well. And Deanna is going to come to us as the expert. So you'll be the expert. We'll be meeting with you to talk with you about, okay, how can we save more money? And the key here is that there's no cost for Deanna doing this for you unless you save money. So it's a win-win, and that's what I love, is collaboration. We talked about that a little bit, about sharing ideas with one another
Yes.
on a personal level,
Yes.
about maybe how to fix our hair or different things like that as
Right.
women. You know how we are.
Yes.
But when we get to the business level of things, collaborating with one another to be able to, I help you, you help me.
Right.
And that's also what Business Over Coffee is built on, is collaboration, because raised in a Christian home, based on Christian values and integrity, I believe, because it says it in the Bible. Now, everybody's not a Christian. I understand that. But I'm going to speak from my core values, that two are better than one. So in this whole realm of Business Over Coffee, when you put the two of us together, you get a whole lot more than you would with just one of us.
Teamwork.
Teamwork. There you go. There is no I in team.
Right.
So collaboration, connections, exposure, and business. That's what you get with Business Over Coffee. We work with professionals who want to optimize their business through social media, educational exchange, and networking events. We want you to be a part of us because we want to help you share your business. Very important. Now, Deanna, I'm going to have you say the last word to the viewers, just talking about how you can help them and why they need to call you. Share your website and your phone number with the viewers now.
Okay. The website is www.K for King, V for Violin, Tax Appeal.com.
Okay.
The phone number is area code 901. For those of you out of town, we do have clients from Australia
Wonderful.
and California that own properties in Shelby County.
That's good to know.
Yes.
That's excellent.
So the phone number is 901-258-6601. Also, too, I'd like for people not to wonder what your property is worth,
Yes.
not to wonder what it would sell for, because my partner and I, we don't look at sales price. We look at fair market value, and if we don't save you money, you don't pay us any money. This is contingency fee.
Yes.
If we save you money for 1 year on your property taxes, then we get 50% of the savings after we get the official letter from the assessor's office.
Yes. So when it's a done deal.
When it's a done deal,
Okay.
and we prove it.
Yes.
And then it's 50% of the savings.
That's
so if you
exactly
can save $100 a year, or if you can save $5,000 a year,
right.
why not save it instead of throwing it away?
That's
That might
exactly
mean
right.
a vacation,
Absolutely.
going out to dinner to several nice places.
Yes. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. I love what you do. I see no reason why someone wouldn't want you to come and look at their property,
Some people
assess
feel
it.
some people feel like that their tax appraisal is what their home is worth.
Mm-hmm.
It is nothing but merely a tool that the tax assessor uses to charge someone property taxes. And that's what they're supposed to do.
Right. Right.
But it is not what, if you went to the bank and said, may I get a loan based upon my tax appraisal? No, it doesn't work that way.
Right. Right. Exactly.
And you want your property taxes at fair market value. And
Yes.
the homeowner doesn't know how to do that. The assessors, the state office, and the local office, they really enjoy working with tax appeal agents.
Sure.
Such as Tom King, my partner.
Sure.
And
I think you gave the greatest example when you said, would you hire an attorney to come in and represent you, or would you represent yourself? And although you might be able to represent yourself, the judge and the other attorneys would not look at you with as much respect as they would
Absolutely.
a tax appeal agent.
That's right.
So it's very, very important that you get the most for your money, right? So make sure that you contact Deanna Vaughan, 901-258-6601. We are going to go to the back office here with Lois Riley Durham and see what's going on with the chat line. Lois, what do we have going on?
There's not much going on. I'm just giving everyone all the information
Excellent.
About tax and pretty much what she said.
Yes. Okay. So it's all going out on the social streams, and people are watching live, and you will also be able to watch this recording once it is over. It will live forever. So we'll have it out on all of our social streams. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/businessovercoffee. And you can also go to our group there on Facebook. We have a lot of activity that goes on there all the time.
Definitely.
And Deanna is a part of that as well.
Yes.
So it gets very exciting to see everything that's going on with our business owners and also our professional independents. We not only have business owners, we have professional independents who are maybe with send out cards. We have one who's very active with send out cards. We also have pastors. We have missionaries. We have organizations. We are partnering with Girls Inc. We are partnering with the National College of Business and Technology, where we have internship that's starting this week. I'm excited. The interns are going to be at Click and Connect Holiday. I've got to tell you about that again. You do not want to miss this event, virtually or in-house. It will be right here at our home office. It's going to be this coming Thursday, 9 to 11 a.m. Be here. We're celebrating the merge with Small Biz Memphis coming into Business Over Coffee. We all become one, to become one on Thursday this week on December 8th. We want to see you here. Call us for more information at 901-820-4469. Now, on a fun note, I want to talk a little bit about that personality test you gave me today. Now, Deanna has been friends with my husband for quite some time, Richard, and Richard and we just have such a good time together. We understand one another, and so she explained to me why today, and Richard has taken this test, and I took the test today. So tell us a little bit about this. You did this for fun.
Yes, just for fun. Well, a psychologist taught me about it a few years ago, that I have the type nature to understand people.
Yes.
And understand the personality testing.
Mm-hmm.
Many companies give this test to their employees, but I don't think they really pay attention to it.
Okay.
But psychologists have studied it for many years,
Mm-hmm.
and I learned a lot about myself professionally and personally from the personality test.
Right.
It tells if you're an extrovert or introvert,
Mm-hmm.
sensor or intuitive, thinker or feeler,
Mm-hmm.
judger or perceiver,
Mm-hmm.
and you can read a few little pages on yourself and find out what your assets are, or some things that you might not do as well at, or things that you could do better to improve yourself.
Sure, to look at yourself in a mirror image.
Yes.
And say, okay, I really like this part of myself, but I'd like to work on this part of myself. So that's just for fun. I found out today that I'm a giver.
Yes. You and I are the same type.
We're the same
which
type.
is unusual.
Okay.
But Richard, your husband, told me when he was going to marry you that we were just alike, and he was correct.
Yes. Okay. And as a friend of my husband, you actually helped my husband pick out my wedding ring.
Yes. He was just so lost. He didn't know where to go. He wanted to romantically surprise Sherri with a beautiful ring.
Yes,
he didn't
gorgeous.
know where to go. So I said, Richard, I love looking at jewelry. I'd love to go with you to help pick out this wonderful lady's rings.
Yes.
So, and I know a little bit about it.
You
I'm
did
not
a
jeweler,
fabulous
but I know
job.
a little bit. But yes.
And we're going to be meeting Aspie soon, so your fiance.
Yes.
So lots of exciting things are going on here at Business Over Coffee, not just on the business level, but also on the personal level.
But I'd like to say everyone should join Sherri's group, Business Over Coffee, because she is very creative. She's a go-getter. She's a people person. She will truly put her whole heart into it for you to help you to be as successful as you can with your business. And it's so inexpensive to join.
Oh my goodness, yes,
I mean,
it is.
you can't get into a networking group that I know of as low price as and as many things as you have to offer.
Right.
So that's why I called her husband Richard and said, what is your wife doing? I'm noticing some impressive things, and I want to be a part of it.
Right. Well, thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate that. That means a lot.
Well,
Deanna
that's
is,
why I'm here. Otherwise, I wouldn't
Yes.
I wouldn't have even wasted my time.
Exactly.
That is
exactly.
other than I like you as a person too. But
Well, thank you.
the business part,
Yes. We
You're
really
very
do
ambitious
have
and
a
you-
lot, and it's not just me, it's the team that
Yes.
surrounds me. It's amazing what has happened in 8 months with Business Over Coffee, and
And
when
the-
I start talking about it, I won't stop.
and everyone who joins, we all help each other
Yes.
to network.
That's right. In
Yes.
fact, and I did not realize when I actually put this tagline on the business that it would actually come to life, come to fruition, as we would say in the days of being in church and growing up. But the tagline to Business Over Coffee is bringing everyone together, and I'm watching it happen right before my eyes.
And you help everyone. I mean, she covered all her different businesses that had signed up, all the individual
Yes.
people,
Yes.
bragged about them. This one does this. This one does this. So she truly helps each person who joins
Well,
her group.
thank you.
And it's so inexpensive, $10 a month.
Yes. And 100 if you do it all at one
Yes,
time, then you
100
save yourself $20.
Yes, absolutely.
So
That's what I did. I
Yes.
joined instantly.
yes, you
But-
sure did.
I'm intuitive, and I could tell that Sherri's got it on the go.
Well, thank you.
And
thank
I love the name of the company, Business Over Coffee,
Well,
is
thank you.
a very
fact.
catchy, very catchy.
Make it happen. Give her a call today. Look her up on the web. One more time, what is your web address?
www.K for King, V for Violin, Tax, TAX, Appeal, APPEAL.com. Also, I'd like to add, people should, if they want to save money on property taxes, just call me or
Okay.
look me up on my website. Send me an email on my website.
Yes.
Don't guess whether you're paying too much in property taxes or not.
Yes.
That's for me to look at and
Yes.
evaluate. If you just are curious, there's no fee for
Sure.
calling me. Just
That's
call
good.
me
That's a good point.
and I will look at it myself to see if you can, because I value it in a different way.
Yes.
So just
Absolutely.
give me a call or look us up on our website.
That's right. Until next Monday, let me correct that. You will see us live on Click and Connect on this coming Thursday. The next Monday, right here, BOC TV. Today is the 5th, I believe. Am I correct? He's actually going to be virtual. He's going to be on the show.
Oh, that's
Santa Claus,
phenomenal.
who is at
Awesome.
Pink Palace. He's a professional Santa. He just joined our membership, and don't tell the kids that he really is an Aflac agent. But anyway, Santa Claus is coming to BOC TV the week of Christmas. He'll be right here with me,
Okay,
and
fun.
all the kids need to tune in, get on the chat line, talk to Santa. But not only that, he's going to be on the radio show the week of Christmas as well. And my 2 children, Preston, who is 11, and Paris, who will be 8 on the 14th, will be helping me host that show that day. And we encourage you, any kids you know, even if you want to call in and talk to Santa,
Oh, I
you
might just
call
have to do
in.
that.
Yes, all the entire hour on that Wednesday, the Wednesday
Sounds
before
fun.
Christmas. Santa Claus will be on the air. So lots of exciting things. Until next Monday, continue to bring everyone together. Check us out on the web. Go to businessovercoffee.biz. Join our new social community, and we will see you soon, whether it be virtual or whether it be in person. We care about you, and we want to help you share your business. That's very nice.